This week, we hit the road in our DIY conversion van and head to Slab City for a shakedown trip. I feel like the Beast fits in well here. It's good for our shakedown trip. If we're gonna shake this thing down anywhere, Slab City would be the place to do it. Okay, let's go find a spot.
There are a lot of tourists here.
Yeah, well, we're tourists.
Good point.
We are less of a tourist than some of the other people. They're just driving in to see the spot. It's quite dusty back here. I think all the road dust coming in from the little holes and things have really gotten back here, so.
How dusty.
It's pretty bad.
Okay.
I'm gonna put my shoes on now. You know, I'm really starting to miss that high roof. Although these lights are kind of nice. Well, first thing I've learned on our little shakedown trip is don't drive on dirt roads. I think just from the age of this van, all the seals on the doors and everything else, there's no real seal anymore. So all the dirt comes up and in. I'm glad this is only temporary. This is pretty cool. So what do you say we come back tomorrow?
I think that's a good idea. It's getting dark.
It is. We know how difficult it is to find a camping spot out in the middle of the desert when it's dark.
This place is really cool though.
It is.
All right, well, let's get in the Beast and go find our spot for the night.
All right, let's do it. Forever is a lot of nows. The 9 most dangerous words. I'm from the government. I'm here to help you. Ronald Reagan.
The explosive ordnance disposal vehicle just drove by.
I don't ask questions. I don't want answers to. I say we just find a spot somewhere here.
Okay. Home sweet home.
Home sweet home.
Almost fell over.
There are going to be a lot of things to get accustomed to. Is that where you're going to keep the toilet?
Yeah, some more flat. Plus it holds up to 265 pounds. So it can also serve as a seat. Multi-purpose.
Nice.
I'm going to work on putting the van together. I feel like we just threw all of our stuff in here and it needs a little organization.
Needs a little love.
A little love.
Okay. There were some guys outside cheering and screaming last night, so that kind of woke me up. But outside of that, I actually slept pretty good. The only thing that got me up this morning was when the sun hit the van, it started turning into an oven. Without having that exhaust fan or anything else in the van, there's no way to get the hot air out of here.
Do you want to try plugging the USB fan in?
Sure. When I was testing it, it blows the air out of the window. So So you have the back window open. Hopefully get some circulation. At least that's the idea.
I definitely feel airflow.
Good.
We might need a couple more of these. You gonna make some coffee?
I'm gonna try. First time making coffee in the van. One thing I'm finding difficult is the fact that we're filming all of this and I'm making coffee for the first time, so I haven't actually figured out a process or how I'm gonna do this. And usually, I think for anyone, it takes you a few times of doing something to kind of start to get into some sort of routine. So it's hard when I have to stop, wait for Kate to get the camera ready and everything else. So bear with me, I'm gonna get my coffee made and then I won't be so grumpy. No electric stove in this one.
Last time we used that Coleman stove was at Joshua Tree
Oh yeah, when we were tent camping out there.
with Leo.
Yeah.
So one of the reasons we didn't actually install any cabinets or countertops is because we wanted to get a feel for how we want to use this space.
I just have to make sure not to set the curtains on fire.
You didn't want to sit up outside?
See, I'm trying to figure out a spot in here to do it, because if we're Walmart parking in that, I don't want to be doing this in the parking lot. So I want to figure out this space first before I try moving anything outside. Since we don't have a water tank in the van, we've decided we're just going to buy water from the store. Fire's up right away.
That thing has to be, I think, 30 or 40 years old.
Really?
My dad's had it for a very long time.
Wonder if they still make them like this. They look the same. I don't know if they're as good. It's more than just a fridge. I thought about bringing the grinder with us since we have that little inverter and it can handle it, but I figured might as well just for now grind it, and if we want to bring the grinder later we can.
Any changes you want to make?
I would say if we spend any length of time in this, I may seriously ask Amir if we can cut a hole in the roof and put a vent fan in. I would actually like it if we could flip one of the chairs around, because I think the difficulty is this space isn't big enough for two people. Oh, we're all done. The space isn't big enough for two people, so like this morning when you were trying to get up and use the bathroom, I had to crawl up front. So I think if we could flip one chair around, that would really open up the space.
So what do you think of Slab City so far? First impressions.
I have to say the people that are out here are quite interesting. A lot of cool art. While I would say I could definitely come out here and do a night or two at a time, I don't think I could live up here. I'm certainly not of that caliber. I think it takes a certain soul to want to be out here away from civilization like they are. But it's its own little community, so it's kind of cool. It's different than any boondocking spot we've ever been to. Oh,
Feels good to stand up.
yeah. Gotta stretch the back.
I just realized we've got Salvation Mountain right there.
Yep. I'm kind of sad we didn't bring the dirt bike along. This would have been a fun area to tear through.
Well, we got to get you a motorcycle carrier.
Yep, first things first. Get the carrier. think the dogs around here know the new people come to see about getting some food. I don't have anything for you. I don't have anything for you.
Well, what do you say we check out Salvation Mountain this morning?
Okay,
And then we can make our way towards Arizona.
I like it. Well, that's it for our shakedown trip of the beast. Everything has gone well. We have a few things we want to update, but outside of that, this is going to make a great temporary home for the two of us. My back might think otherwise, but we'll figure it out. Anyway, I want to say thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up. Subscribe if you haven't already, and if you want to see some more cool content, head on over to our website at we'retherussos.com. Thanks.